name is Blue Canary. Why not spell Lite? Hey, what's up, fellas? It's Rowan here, and today I was considering doing it like maybe every 2 days because I feel like every day or something would kind of get repetitive. Don't get me wrong, it won't be every single day, but I feel like making it almost every day would be repetitive. But I love doing this series, and I know that you guys love this series too. So make I am going to make episode 3 today. So let's get started. Firstly, uh the Leeward Islands are discovered. And it was only a matter of time because there are already people on because there's already people on Puerto Rico and there's already people in Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago. So, it was only a matter of time. And what's also only a matter of time is the Caribbean Union taking all of these lands because come on, it's the Caribbean Union. The only islands they wouldn't take are islands that they don't own. And they also just explore the coast a bit. Yeah, with Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of Venezuela, maybe the Guyanas, and the humans head even more down south. Probably not into the Amazon rainforest because, yeah. Well, not really humans. Humans are basically everywhere right now, but explorers. And, they spread all the way down to the Brazilian East Coast. So this is the map. And they're also going to kind of spread on the other side of Ecuador, but they're not going to get too much into Peru. I mean, the Andes are coming up here shortly, so this is the current so this is how South America looks like right now, and of course nothing else is touched, but uh anyway, California will do more expanding. And yeah, into 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 the unclaimed land. So yeah, wait, right, that's good. Uh, this pink country is going to go all the way down into Massachusetts, and just the rest of New England is going to get conquered. And what happens is, so since the Orange country didn't really know about this little lighter blue country, they ask, where are you from? Are you native to this land? When did you come down here? And the southern blue country, they're kind of debating because at the same time they're getting to be friendly with orange. But if they tell their story, not only do they risk the northern blue country, but they also risk their own country because the orange people, despite probably everybody from the expulsion, they're all probably gone now, but they certainly haven't forgotten that. It's like I said last episode, you can't forget stuff that's on the history books. You can't forget stuff that has ended generations. So the Southern Blue Country isn't really aware of what to do. Um, so they're, but they kind of weigh their options, and they know how the Blue Country has been sending people down, and the they know that they're probably going to do it again. So there's really so they decide to do it before the other blue country does it. They go and they're like, "Hey Orange, so you know how the blue country was exterminated?" Yeah, not really. And well, the orange country hears of that. Word spreads quickly. Spreads to Cyan, spreads to the green country. You already know how news spreads by now. And then the Northern Blue country hears that they're no that everybody else has heard of them, has heard of what they've done. Well, just Orange and Cyan, because California, yeah, these guys are too new, and California was isolated, yeah. But essentially, they're like, oh my goodness, what do we do? We're all going to die. So, so they're like, so they're like, yo, Green. So, well, so they're like, how are they going to react to this? And they're going to send a message of like support, like, hey, we can be friends. And Orange and Cyan, they're they're just like, okay. Wait, what? I thought they were gonna come up here and kick our butts. No, not really. People people forgive. It's happened a lot faster than even you think. Uh but yeah. So a lot more of a lot more of Canada is discovered. Because if you know anything about geography, you know that this region is probably the best like northern Canadian region. It's not really good, but it is not too mind-numbingly cold, right? So they go up there, they notice it isn't getting cold, so they're like, "Wow, is this heaven?" So they tell Orange, "Hey, we must have discovered something pretty special because this land is not cold like the other piece of that land over there and that land over there. But this land isn't cold, right?" And because they know really nothing about weather at the time, they kind of assume this to be supernatural. So they're like, "Whoa, that's crazy. We've got to. You can make a religion out of this." And they kind of do. So this is the religious map. And yeah, you can see that it's different from the other map. So this is the new religion that kind of spawns out of, you know, the Arctic the seal not being all the way over here. So yeah, they just think that's supernatural. And the next event I'm going to have is the discovery of a third continent. All right, so they say, "Hey, we don't know what's over here. We should probably go explore over here." So they take off from about here and they go all the way over here. They go all the way over here and then they hit that's not Sakhalin, and then they hit Hokkaido. Now they're like, "Whoa, what is this new land and why does it look so different?" So they just kind of explore it, you know. They kind of explore it and they have to return because, well, yeah, you can't conquer the whole of Honshu without people noticing. So, wait. So they return back, and they're like, "Yo, guys, look what we all just found. It's a brand new world." So, in the Californian country is like, wait a minute, if this is actually good land, then don't tell the others, because this is our only chance of getting actually good land. So, yeah, they just kind of spread up, spread around, spread out, and they reach mainland Asia. Siberia is too cold. That's bad terrain, but whatever. And then, yeah, and they go exploring and they found a couple of settlements because they're going to be staying there for a couple of years. So, so they decide, yeah, these settlements can't all be anarchy because we don't trust each other. We don't trust ourselves enough for that. So that is done. And yeah. And they continue exploring. They don't really claim it for the country yet. They just wanna see what it looks like. And oh my goodness. I found quite a lot of mistakes where I forgot to cut. So they just go out, explore China, and that's what happens. And they're like, "Wow, this is kind of good." And they do more exploring, into Vietnam. They find out, "Oh, this may be good. We can I mean, major geographical advantage here, forests? Wow." So they're just kind of shocked at the jackpot they just hit. Maybe that's how it's gonna go. But yeah, so they just kind of stop here because they've already done enough exploring. But everybody back home, they're like, "Yo, California, what do you guys find over there?" And because they both agree, and because every authority kind of agreed to keep it a secret, you're like, "Oh, we didn't find anything much," but they know that's kind of not true because they're not stupid. They know that there's still land in the world that hasn't been explored yet, and they're like, "Yo, so what if the Californian country, they're just keeping this a secret from us? What if?" And they're like, "Yo, are you guys lying? If we find out that you're lying, we're not going to be very happy." And the California country is like, "No." But they really just do not believe that too much, and so people are employed. Now these people, they're going to start a trek. They're going to they're doing a little bit of espionage for the government. And so they get into the capital of this little California nation and they raid it. Well, not really raid. That's too little. But they kind of sneak in at night, and they steal enough secrets. Just enough exactly for the truth to be told. "Hey, Californian country, guess what? We know what you did." Oh no. So now they know about the so now they know about the new land. And they go and they start colonizing it too. So they reach Taiwan and they claim it for the Orange Country because that's where they're all from. But yeah, they claim it for the Orange Country and they quickly take the entire island. And this island too, and island. So now, so now the Green Country hear this and they're like, "Oh wow, we're kind of screwed." So the Orange Country, so they're like, "Quick, we should probably get back to exploring." And they do, with a new generation, that's all kind of charged up, ready to explore. But then the new generation's like getting kind of hopeless because, what if there's other people living here because we don't know. So they just can't explore literally all of it, and the government just isn't feeling good about that. They're angry that their colonists are being demotivated, but that's the way life goes, and if they try and punish them, it's not going to make them happier. So yeah, the Orange Country founds quite a few colonies on the coast here, and then they all link up. So, yeah. So now there's an entire coast that is now being colonized by the oranges, and their border links up. And so now that's the colonial age. So, yeah. Hold on, let me check. Wow, this episode's getting to 20 minutes. So, that's a good sign that I should stop. So, I will. Bye, guys.